This is Bilbao. Explore the city with me and hear what locals recommend you to visit. From the Guggenheim Museum till the Old Town, including the Pintxos.
Hi and welcome to Bilbao in Spain.
In northern Spain, you find Bilbao as the largest city of the Basque Country. You might know it from its beautiful river area, charming Old Town, or the Guggenheim Museum. But above all, it's a beautiful city with buildings from the 14th century with the nicest people. Let's continue by hearing
Nico?
Naja.
about their favorite areas within the city.
Well, the riverside and also the
Old Town.
And what they like outside of the city.
San Juan de Gaztelugatxe, que es una iglesia, una roca que está en el mar, que es donde se grabó Juego de Tronos. Súper bonito.
Game of Thrones was
Y...
filmed there.
¿Qué más?
Starting with the river. It runs right through the heart of Bilbao. This is the Nervión River, ending at the Bay of Biscay. And right here stands the San Anton Bridge, the oldest crossing of the river. The original dates back to 1318 and even made it onto Bilbao's coat of arms. The colorful houses make it nice to stroll along the riverside. Next to the river, the Mercado de la Ribera is the largest indoor market of Europe. As it's closed now, I'm crossing the street to Casco Viejo. Casco Viejo, Bilbao's old town, is where it all started. In the 1300s, it started as 7 narrow streets, known as Las Siete Calles. It's a nice area to stroll through, and you'll find many shops, bars, and cozy squares. Also a place to meet more locals.
Me llamo Anne.
Yo me llamo Markel.
Pinchos son lo mejor.
Aquí, pero el Guggenheim es un sitio que no se puede perder. Pasear por la ría se lo recomiendo.
Y también quizás subir a Archanda en el teleférico hasta arriba y ver las vistas de toda la ciudad.
Here in Casco Viejo, you also find the Euskaltzaindia. It is the institute that protects the language of the Basque Country.
The Euskaltzaindia is located at the Plaza Nueva, an area that took 65 years to be built. It's a great spot for Pintxos in one of the many bars you'll find here.
The difference between a pincho and a tapas is that a tapas is usually a smaller version of a big meal and a pincho is a snack on its own. And what makes it very typical is that it's held together with a toothpick. And this is an original one. I got myself one from Victor, which is a small restaurant here, with an interior dating from 1940, everything original. And this pincho is with veggies and some Spanish cheese, so looking forward to it.
And yes, that was delicious. Leaving behind the Plaza Nueva, I'm continuing in Casco Viejo. There you'll also find the Lion's Fountain. But it's called the Dog Fountain now, as people see dogs in them. In 1800, it was built to wash the animals on their way to the market. Leaving the historic Casco Viejo, I'll briefly take you to a nice place across the river. It's the Bilbao Concordia station, built in 1898 with a beautiful exterior. It's been serving local trains since then. And after 100 years, they also got the inside beautiful with the Basque scenery in stained glass. Not hopping on a train, I'm crossing the bridge again.
So far I've seen the old quarters and a bit of the new town. I really like Bilbao. It's nice and calm, the streets are clean and the people look friendly. Also, I really like the building style.
Like the town hall of Bilbao. Getting closer to the Guggenheim, you'll find the La Salve Bridge, officially called the Prince and Princess of Spain Bridge. It was built in 1970 to connect the heart of the city with the suburbs.
And the red arc over the bridge was actually built 10 years later to celebrate the 10 years anniversary of the Guggenheim Museum.
You'll also find a very nice crab restaurant under the bridge. I can recommend it.
Standing here on the other side of the Nervión River, you have a nice view in the Guggenheim Museum. It only was built in 1998. In the past, this used to be a wharf. The ships and all the transportation was the main source of income for the city. But because that was decreasing, they decided to build a museum that would attract tourists and also boost the economy. And therefore, since 1998, we have the Guggenheim Museum. Big recommendation just to take a stroll here around the wharf.
Here we're meeting locals that tell about their favorites.
Patri.
Naja.
A mí lo que más me gusta de Bilbao es el equipo de fútbol que tiene, el Athletic Club, la cultura, la gente, la gastronomía, cómo se viven aquí las cosas, en general todo, porque es la mejor ciudad del mundo para vivir.
A mí lo que más me gusta de Bilbao es el casco viejo, la gente que hay en el casco viejo y la historia que tiene Bilbao y como toda la gente somos como un equipo.
La zona de San Mamés también, toda la zona del Guggenheim, que es precioso, pero en general todo.
Sí. Y Archanda, el monte Archanda muy bonito.
Crossing the bridge to the Guggenheim, you'll find two famous artworks. First, the spider. And
This is also where you will find the puppy of Bilbao. It was actually constructed in 1992 in Bad Arolsen in a wooden construction in Germany. Then when the museum was opened in 1997, they also made this same construction but then from metal. And ever since they've kept it alive by putting flowers all over his body.
skipping the inside of the Guggenheim, I'm continuing the river walk that leads to a bridge.
Here behind me you see the Puente del Deusto. And it was built to the similar style of all the Chicago bridges.
I have visited Chicago in 2024, and you can tell where the inspiration came from. That riverside is really nice. Many people use it to work out. There's parks, there's playgrounds.
And under the Zubia Bridge they even have a special place to do inline skating.
Here we meet our next local, Ricardo.
Yeah, I'm Ricardo, I'm from Italy. It's 3 years that I live in Bilbao. And I really love Bilbao because there are a lot of service for the people and it's a green city and has a really beautiful countryside, beautiful beaches and it's not too touristic. So I highly recommend you to visit Bilbao and join for Pintxo e Pote.
A bit further down you'll find the San Mamés Stadium and more resemblings of the time it functioned as a wharf. This beautiful bridge brings you back to the other side of the river.
I've met quite some people now that mentioned the park Doña Casilda is a very nice one in Bilbao.
Especially in the evening, where the colored fountains are a highlight. Strolling through some lively neighborhoods, I'm finishing my first day in Bilbao. In the next video, join me outside of the city. From a spectacular and unique bridge designed by one of the students of Gustav Eiffel, driving alongside the coast, and exploring the amazing San Juan de Gaztelugatxe. Subscribe so you'll get notified when this episode comes live. Have a nice day!